Hello, Patreon. It's great to finally speak to you guys and kind of put a voice and maybe a face to the channel. Yeah, as you know, yesterday, name is Reese. I'm originally from the UK, but I live now in Eastern Europe. I'm French, Jamaican, and British. Um, yeah, and I absolutely love making content that motivates, inspires, and the stuff that I, the stuff that I needed when I was 18, but I couldn't find. I grew up gaming. I grew up on image boards. I grew up shit posting, but there was nothing like the After Dark or Little Dark Age or Reject Modernity meme when I was first getting into training. So just so you guys know, I'm 31, so I'm a little bit older than some of my audience, although, my audience tends to be between the ages of anywhere from 14 all the way up to like 40, so it's kind of broad, but the vast majority of people are a little bit younger. And I want to use, like I said, I just want to use today's little video to kind of introduce myself. Put a face, like I said, to this anonymous avatar that's been making videos for half a year, and kind of let you guys know what I would like to do with the Patreon moving forward. So first of all, like I said, Reese, originally from the UK, living in Eastern Europe. I work online. I'm a freelance teacher and I do freelance stuff in marketing. I play around a bit with blockchain. And 6 months ago, I had this idea to, literally create the content that would have inspired me when I was younger. For the longest time, I've been literally obsessed with self-improvement. When I was younger, I had to grind quite a lot. I had a long road, let's say. So I wanted to try and give back now that I'm somewhat happy and actualized at least, and this channel is it, right? In the coming months, I really want to try and build a healthy, strong, masculine centered community, or centric community, sorry, one that can kind of that young and old can both gain value from. So there you go, that's an introduction to me. I've been training for pretty much all my life. I used to play semi-professional football. I played rugby at a very high level. I quit for a while. For a while, I was addicted to gaming, and I went pretty far down the gaming rabbit hole. But then I was reunited with fitness around 10 years ago. I went around 21, 22, and fell in love with weightlifting, calisthenics, Muay Thai, boxing, and also yoga, actually, mobility and stretching. For me, fundamentally, I think, as someone who, I really adore the ancient Greeks, and I also love the philosophy of ancient Rome, but more so I respect and adore the philosophy of ancient Greece. They kind of set the standard for the warrior philosopher archetype. Someone who is strong and intelligent, or well-read, let's say. I really think one of the biggest issues in the modern world is degeneracy, lack of God, but coupled with that, just weak men. Like, it's not even about blaming feminists or X group or Y group or the monetary policy or the corruption, etc. Yeah, sure, all of that exists, but from a fundamental grassroots level, right now all we can do is try and become stronger, and kind of reject weakness, right? The more strong men there are, because men are the ones primarily, and that's not to say that women can't, but men in general are the ones that will enforce change, get up on the streets, influence people, shape the culture, mold the society. So with more strong men, the world will naturally reach equilibrium. And actually, even with things like, toxic feminism, not all feminism is toxic, but, the stuff we're seeing nowadays on social media is, even with things like that, if men become masculine again, what we may find is that women will naturally revert to a more feminine role, a healthier role for everybody involved. That doesn't mean to oppress people, but what that does mean is to kind of reset the equilibrium, right? The yin and yang, the masculine and feminine energy. We need both, right, in our world. We don't just want all men, we don't just want all women. At the moment, we've kind of gone all the way left and we're just all women. So yeah, this channel that I'm doing, like I said, the videos I'm creating, it's not much, but it's honest work, right? I'm just trying to inspire a few people and make a positive change. So yeah, like I said, the vision for the channel, create a community. How am I going to do that? Well, the first step is to create a Discord. Okay, so I know a few supporters were asking about the Discord yesterday. That's why I'm primarily making this video as well. Discord will be released next week, actually. I'm going to make sure I stay up late, work late, and I'm going to make sure the Discord's all set up for next week. So we're talking like the 8th or 9th of August. It'll only be for Patreons at the start. I've got to figure out, I've never used Patreon, or I've never used Discord before. So I need to, learn a little bit about it, check, right now I'm checking out Hamza and Balkan Gains and a few other popular Discord channels. I'm seeing what they do right and what they do wrong. And I'm going to try and, shape around that. Okay. Speaking of live streams, the reason I'm just doing audio today is because I have a camera, I have a GoPro, but I don't have a memory card, and I just wanted to get something out there, right? I want to talk to you guys. So I'm going to pick up a memory card later this week, and then I'm going to start, including some IRL footage every now and then. And then there's there's IRL footage, live streams, and writings that will come towards the end of August, probably the start to middle of September. That's on Patreon. But the Discord will be out, literally in a week to 10 days, okay? I want to do things properly. I know it's taking a long time, but I replied to one of the supporters, I really want to make sure everything's done properly. If you watch my edits, they're not perfect, but I really try and create an emotional message. I really try and help people. That's all I want to do. Look, YouTube is nuking my channel. They have demonetized the channel. They've shadow banned the channel. They've done everything they can to make it so that the channel will never, ever be a revenue source. So I'm not looking at it like a business. I'm not looking at Patreon like a business. I'm not looking at anything like a business. I'm looking at it like a mission. Almost like a micro war, at least for me, against degeneracy, against the lack of God in our society, against, unhealthy lifestyles, and a war for truth. And that sounds a little bit deep. I don't want to overthink it, but that's literally how I feel. As I make more videos, especially ones that feature me in real life, you'll start to see more of my personality. I'll speak more of my philosophy. It's the first time doing something like this, recording and just chatting to you guys. So I'm not expecting it to be something amazing or special. I just wanted to de-anonymize myself. Like, come forward, hey, this is me, this is Yes2Day, this is what I plan for the future. So like I said, Discord coming next week. Just a video to introduce myself. Rest of the content, real life stuff, live streams coming end of August, start of September. So this is just an update. And I'll probably, if you guys like this, I'll probably make more freestyle, just chatting updates in the future. It's just every month or every few weeks to let you guys know how things are progressing. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. I hope that cleared up some things. I'm looking forward to creating more content, more edits, both on Patreon and on the main channel. I'm also looking forward to speaking to you guys more in Discord and starting to build a community. If you have any suggestions, if there's anything you want to know or you're unsure about, just message me. Message or comment, do whatever you want, right? Like, I am not an influencer. I'm not a content creator. I'm not none of that. I'm literally just a dude who's making some edits because he likes the gym and he likes philosophy and he likes the rebirth of masculinity. But that's me. Yeah, you know, I'm not trying to do anything special. So yeah, just chat to me. Tell me if you'd like to see something. If something could be improved, I'm always happy to to take advice. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Okay, peace.